Hey, what's up, Unbroken Nation? And to me, peace means that I'm living life with and to its full degree around what I do and do not want. So I'm going to share a story with you. This was a moment that I felt like really signified the experience of what it felt like to be myself after trauma, after abuse, after all of the shit that I've been through. Hey, what's up, Unbroken Nation? Michael here. I just wanted to take a moment and invite you to the Think Unbroken community coaching sessions. We start these sessions at the beginning of every month, and we take a deep dive into the baseline and frameworks of what it means to get out of the vortex and become the hero of your own story through community, connection, commitment, and education. You can learn more about this at healtraumacoach.com, where you can fill out an application and sign up for a trauma healing call with me or my team to see if the Think Unbroken community coaching sessions is right for you. That's at healtraumacoach.com. We start at the beginning of every month. I cannot wait to see you there. And I'll be honest with you, if I'm not the right fit for you, we will help you find the person that can help you on your journey. So in 2018, I decided to go live in Asia, and I'd been bouncing around. I'd lived all over Thailand. I lived in Singapore and Bangkok and Malaysia and Vietnam and Indonesia, quite a few different places. So anyway, one particular day, I'm on a ferry. So I'd been on this little island called Koh Phangan, and I had to go over to a bigger island, which was basically across the street. I think it was like a 45-minute ferry ride to an island called Koh Samui. And on Koh Samui, I needed to go and do some documentation and stuff for a visa. So I'm hanging out, I'm walking around, I get the visa. The next ferry doesn't come till late in the afternoon, late evening. It was like 5:30 or something when this ferry came. So I decided I'm going to go hang out and I'm going to walk around. I'm going to explore this island. It's a big island. I mean, I would call it the size of a significant downtown. Like it's probably like I wouldn't call it a Chicago-sized island. It's probably more of like a Minnesota-sized island, somewhere in that window. If that's any frame of reference, that may not have been helpful at all. And so I'm on this island and just motorbikes and cars and street food and all of the best things that I love about Thailand, amazing people, all the shops you can pop your head in and look around and blah, 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 blah. So I had this awesome day. And as I was leaving, I get on the ferry to go back to Koh Phangan because that's where I'd been living. I've literally been living on this island, doing Muay Thai, reading, writing my book, running my businesses, all of these things. So I'm on this island. And anyway, I'm on this ferry, excuse me. I'm going across the ocean, and the sun is starting to set. And I'm looking out the window. And for the first time in my life, I happy cried. Tears of literal joy were falling down my face. And this had never happened before. That experience you see in TV and movies and people talk about, I never had that before. I didn't even know that it was physically possible for me. And what I understood in that moment as I was on this ferry and I was listening to a band called The Temper Trap. And I had just got done reading a book, and I'm looking out and the sun is setting and the sky is turning this beautiful, like rose, this bright, burnt rose, red color. I'd never seen the sky turn so red before. And as I'm looking, just tears are falling down my cheeks. And I understood something about that moment. And that was that I had peace in my life because I was living life on my terms. I was doing what I wanted to do because I wanted to do it, saying yes to the things I wanted to say yes to, saying no to the things I wanted to say no to, trusting my gut, trusting my intuition, living life through my values, and showing up for myself. And I will say this, I think the moment when you understand and you know who you are after you've experienced trauma and abuse is that moment where you're living life to its fullest based on what you want, what you need, what you are interested in. and saying yes and no to the things in alignment with your values. Because in that moment, my friend, I believe that is where you find peace. And I think about that every single day. How do you find peace in your life? You have to remove yourself from the chaos of all the naysayers. Remove yourself from the chaos of the past. Talk about this idea of letting go of the past a lot. Move further and closer into this present moment, living with authority and authentically as the person that you are, because you chose to be this person, because this is what you want, because this is your life, no one else's. And will there be a magic moment where suddenly you look back on your life and you go, I'm healed? Maybe. I hope so. I hope that's in store for all of us. I don't know what that timeline looks like because I haven't even had that moment, but I don't think about it. I just think about right now. I think about this moment, this present time that I'm in today. Am I living in my values? Am I saying yes to what I want to, no to what I want to? And ultimately, do I have a sense of peace because I'm showing up as the person that I believe I'm capable of being?